Okay, to those that have seen it, I just have to ask the question. Y'all put it in the comments. Which scene was the most dramatic? Frank Dukes with the blinding scene, you know. Ah! Or Alex Grady, pop it, pop it, pop it, Tommy. I said tape it. And here's the review. All right, y'all. So Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 1 is in the books. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Even brought tears to my eyes. Peyton List brought tears to my eyes in a good way. Damn it. At one point she was bae, and now she's bae that I admire because her acting skills are fucking top tier. So with that being said, y'all, the reason why I'm making this video is there's some movies that fans of this show need to watch that have not watched already. So if you're like me, grew up in the 80s, you know about Best of the Best, you know about Bloodsport, but there's people that have not seen those movies. So I'm gonna start first with Bloodsport since that came out first. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Gotta give the man his flowers. Say what you want about the guy. You know, hey man, he was an icon back in the late 80s, early 90s, before cocaine took over. But listen, he's been cutting flips and doing them splits and kicking the shit out of people for years. Give the man his props. When I saw Bloodsport, like many kids at that time, I tried to do the split, learned the hard way that I was a double jointed, but still I would try to practice the aerials and everything. And yeah, big Jean-Claude Van Damme fan. So Bloodsport is a story of Frank Dux. Okay, just giving you a brief synopsis. The story of Frank Dux, whatever the fuck his name is. Real life story based off of a fraud, but at the time he was known to be legit. Frank Dukes wants to compete in the biggest karate tournament in the world, underground martial arts tournament in the world called the Kumite. So these consist of all the best fighters in the world, from the monkey man from Africa, which is racist as shit. You got the sumo guy from, I think, Japan. You got Bolo Young, Chung Li, who's from China. You got the French. You got all these different ethnicities combined together into one tournament. Winner takes all, no rules. You can kick in the groin, gouge the eyes out, anything goes. So yeah, that's Bloodsport. And Frank Dux, of course, is the standout. He broke the world record, starts a rivalry with Chun-Li, and then there we go. You have Bloodsport. Now, after that is Best of the Best. Best of the Best really focuses, well, there's two leads here. You got Eric Roberts as, what's his name again? Alex Grady. And then you got Tommy Lee, played by, I forgot the actor that played him. And he also wrote the script to this movie too. Alex Grady is a former karate champion who suffered a career-ending injury, wasn't able to fight anymore, has to take a job now at a car plant making cars, but he still has that willingness to compete. He wants to show the world what he's capable of, but he has a bum shoulder, and he gets invited to try out for the karate international team, the team that represents America, to go to this international karate tournament. Which is funny because the whole movie, they've been saying this is a karate tournament, but when they get there, come to find out, I guess it's Taekwondo and a bunch of other stuff. You know what I mean? So he gets invited to this tournament along with Tommy Lee, and Tommy Lee is the clear standout here. He's the best of the best, you know, and he has to go up against the guy that, well, shit, I don't want to spoil it for those that, well, he has to go up against the guy that did something very bad to him from his youth. He has to go up against a guy that caused him a lot of pain in his youth. So there you have it. So it's the assembly of the American karate team, how they get along, the camaraderie, the brotherhood, and then you have the coach played by James Earl Jones, who should not only be a coach, but a motivational speaker, because he speaks very thoroughly and pronounces every word in every letter in the word that he says. That's right, my son. You are my son. Yes, James Earl Jones is the coach. And I gotta say, with this movie, y'all, I love Best of the Best. I don't even want to call it a guilty pleasure because I don't think it's a bad movie. But when I say Eric Roberts does the absolute most, by the way, he's the brother of Julia Roberts. I think he's coming off an Oscar nomination, so I think that's why he really dialed it up here, because I guess he was going for another one. And when I say every scene he's in, he's trying so hard to be emotional and dramatic, and it's like, bro, come on, like this scene doesn't call for all that. Like sometimes this motherfucker just be crying for no reason. He just be looking at the camera, just be. So I want to spoil just one little part here, man. I'm not gonna give it no context, but there's a scene where he has to put his shoulder back in place, right? His shoulder gets popped out, and it's the most dramatic shit ever because you got the dramatic music playing, and he's like, pop it. No, I got 30 seconds. I can get back in there. Damn it, I said pop it, do it. And as they pop his shoulder, right, tape it up. I can go. I said tape it up. And me and my son was watching it, man. My son was laughing his ass off. It wasn't supposed to be a funny scene, but he just did the absolute most, man. So, I don't know. I guess he was really going to be the standout of the movie, man. But nah, the standout's clearly Tommy. You know, Tommy gives a very calm performance, but he's very lethal. He's dangerous. He's a killer, but he doesn't want to be a killer. He holds back. You know what I mean? And which sets off the coach because it's like, dude, we're going up against these Koreans who these guys train in the snow. They fucking chop down trees with their hands in the snow. These guys are hardcore. Like, you cannot afford to hold back, Tommy, because we need you right now. We need you to go give 100% right now, Tommy, my son. He doesn't say my son, but you know what I mean. So yeah, does that plot sound familiar? So that's the reason why I'm telling you to watch these movies, because the Sakai Takai and Cobra Kai and a lot of stuff that goes on in Cobra Kai reflects these films. So yes, I highly recommend, before they get to the Sakai Takai part, I'm gonna wrap it up right now. Check out Best of the Best, check out Bloodsport, and I think you'll know what you're gonna be getting yourself into, all right? You're welcome. Okay, to those that have seen it, I just have to ask the question, y'all put it in the comments. Which scene was the most dramatic? Frank Dukes with the blinding scene, you know, or Alex Grady, pop it, Tommy. I said tape it up. All right, which of those was the most dramatic? Comment freely below. Which movie? I can't even talk today. Which movie did you like better, Best of the Best or Bloodsport? Comment freely below. And what you think about Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 1. All of that there. And I'm out. That's it.